Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is a shout out video and we're going to be talking about a product that I've never tried anything from this brand before, and I was so blown away I had to do a shout out video on this product. So what I'm going to be talking about today is the IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette. I'm going to go over the pros, the cons, costs, what I like about it, what I don't like about it. Obviously that's what pros and cons are, but anyways, so let me kind of give you a backstory. And I know I'm constantly giving you guys backstories and you probably don't really care to hear them, but whatever. So I think it was Friday? Yeah, Friday. I went to Ulta just for fun, whatever, because I was going to get the Too Faced chocolate bar palette, and I wanted to get another palette, and I did some research and I've seen a lot of videos on the chocolate bar palette, and I'm like, do I really need another Too Faced palette? But I had talked myself into it, so I was just gonna go in there and get it. And I was looking at stuff and they had the little IT Cosmetic palettes on like an end cap. It's just like with a bunch of other stuff, and I saw it and I'm like, never tried IT Cosmetics before, and I was intrigued. So I kind of held both palettes up next to each other, did my whole, swatches on the arms and all that stuff, and I really was super impressed with the IT Cosmetics palette. So I decided not to get the Too Faced palette, which it's really nice and I love Too Faced products, but I just wasn't as impressed with it as I was with the IT Cosmetics palette. So it is a neutral palette, which I know, who needs another neutral palette? I have drawers full of neutral palettes, but this one was just so nice that I had to pick it up. So it is the Volume 1 Matte Palette. First off, let me start by saying the packaging is cute, but I'm not a huge fan of it because it's like this material, kind of almost velvety feeling fabric type stuff. And if you use makeup a lot and you know that it gets messy, and especially like even with palettes like my Lorac Pro, the packaging is really sleek but it looks dirty and I don't like that. You can't really clean it up either. So that would be the con with this palette. That's really the only thing I could think of, is just the packaging. I wish they would have done something different, but it is really cute. Just I know it's gonna get dirty, so I'm gonna prepare myself for that. That is like one of my pet peeves, is dirty makeup products, but I'll get over it because the product is phenomenal. So inside it has a mirror, a pretty decent sized mirror. It says Naturally Pretty, and then the shades you get are, how many is in here? Let's see. 14 shades, which that's a really good amount of shadows. And then it comes with this little light color over here, which is the Transforming Pearl, because they're all matte shades, but it comes with this little like shimmery color, so you can kind of transform any shadow into a shimmery shadow or pearlescent type shadow, which I thought was really, really nice. Let me tell you what really kind of sealed the deal for me as why I got this palette. It's this color right here, Sunset. I am always, always, always looking for the perfect warm, like kind of mid-tone shadow for the crease, because I just really like that look. And I saw that, swatched it, and I was kind of sold. Not to mention the texture of the shadows is really, really smooth. Super smooth, super pigmented, and in the package they almost look like they're going to be a little bit shimmery, but when they go on they are a true matte. So the price on this palette I want to say was $42, I think. I believe it was $42, which is not bad at all because the chocolate bar palette was $49. The what's my favorite palette? The Lorac Pro palette was, I think, like $45 or somewhere around there. They're all around $40. But for 14 shadows and a little extra pearly shadow, which is a nice highlight for the inner corner and brow bone, I really thought it was a good value, especially because it is such good quality on the shadows. And I will be getting more IT Cosmetics products just because I am super impressed with this. I want to see what their other stuff is all about. Now on the back it says it's cruelty free, which is great because I am an animal lover and I don't use anything that's tested on animals. It says IT Cosmetics Anti-Aging Ultra Luxe Eyeshadows can be worn wet or dry as shadows or liners. Colors can be worn alone or mixed together to transform any matte shadow into gorgeous shimmery pearl shade. Just dip your brush first into your choice of matte shade, then tap your brush into the transforming pearl shadow, then apply. So I would really have to give this palette a 10 out of 10. Actually, no, I'm going to take that back. I give it a 9 out of 10 just because the packaging is not my favorite. But as far as everything else, I don't think they missed anything with these shadows. I am kind of torn now between my Lorac Pro and this one as for my number one right now. They're both really great neutral palettes, but the shadow textures are very similar. So quality-wise, they're really quite, you know, the same in that aspect. This one just has a few other colors that I kind of prefer. Just for more neutral looks, because the other one, the Lorac Pro, has gorgeous neutral colors, but some of them are matte, some are shimmery. These are all matte, and it gives you the option to turn any of the shadows into a shimmery shadow, which I think is awesome. And yeah, like I said, I really am quite impressed with this palette. If you're looking for a good neutral and you want to try something different from the Urban Decay Naked palettes or the Lorac Pro, I would definitely recommend this one. Give it a try. Like I said, I'm super impressed with it. The quality, texture, pretty much all around, it's just a great product. So that's it for this shout out video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.